Hello and welcome everyone to Every Friday is Payday. I'm trying to see why you're not able to see me. I must have pushed the wrong button or something. We may have to start over. Let's look here. Let's see here. Camera on. What's that mean? All right, there we are. We got her started in the right direction. Let's get this board up behind me. I want to be able to share some information with you that's real, truthful, and from the heart. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Earl Teets. I am a founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach out of Troy, Montana. And one of my passions for over 20 years has been to be able to take people that have an honest desire to go to work from the comfort of their home and put in actions daily that's going to produce pay weekly. That's always been my passion. I've had the privilege to earn on commission scales for over 20 years in this industry. So it's kind of nice to have somebody that can guide you through, that's not going to show you any secrets or surprises, just the work habits that produce the pay. You'll be able to understand from watching this very video what the work habits that you're going to need to do that's going to be able to produce the pay for you to be able to create a full-time income on part-time efforts from the comfort of your own home. I'm going to share with you a little bit of why that's possible, but this is only one step in a process of a few steps of proven information and facts that you'll be able to look at to see how you could truly go to work for yourself, but not be by yourself, and create the income you deserve in the most lucrative field of home business on the planet. And it is sad to say, even though this is the most lucrative field that's created more $1 million earners from scratch than any other field on the planet, unfortunately, because it's the most lucrative, there's also the highest amount of failure rate. Look at Kobe Bryant from the Lakers as an example. He's missed more shots at the basket than any other basketball player in the history of the game. But look what he's accomplished because he was willing to take those shots. Think about that for a minute. That's true work habits when you put in the work and you practice and you practice and you do over and over again the right actions, the right things are going to come because of that. So what I'm going to share with you here on this short video is what you can do if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and actually go to work creating money from the comfort of your own home. When you're in a position to do that, it's a very wonderful experience. And what we have here is a proven track record that'll allow you to do exactly that. You're not going to be surprised like the other companies. Now, let me share some things with you. The reason why you see such a high failure rate is often what's taught is here's the best company because it costs the least amount of money to start the business here. You don't need to put any money into it every month, and magically every week these great commissions are going to take place. The real question is, what's the work habits that's going to produce the volume that's going to put the money in your pocket? And if you can't get to the bottom line of what that is, that's a very scary position to be in, because the track record shows that over 95% of the companies starting today with the great ground floor opportunity, they're going to be gone in less than 3 years' time, most in 6 months. So think about what I'm saying here. So what we're talking about is the ability to go out and create a full. Imagine yourself as an independent office worker, because this is basically what you're going to be. The key to your income in this most lucrative industry of home business is the ability to duplicate proven work habits. Bottom line, that's what creates millionaires in this industry is not the person with the fanciest cars, the neatest suit and tie on. It has nothing to do with what their great history is. It has everything to do with one thing. Can they take that same set of work habits that they do every day and multiply that in other people that have never done it before and produce positive results? And when the answer to that question is yes, you're in front of a very beautiful thing. What I like about the opportunity I'm talking to you about here is it gives you the ability to be backed by professionals in the industry that have taken companies from zero to $1 billion more than one time. They have a track record of opening in over 70 countries. They have a proven set of work habits that if you're willing to invest your time, efforts, and money into as an entrepreneur, you're going to see the weekly results from the fruits of your labors as you put them in day after day, each and every week. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to work to make money in this industry. And the reason that more people fail than succeed is, think about it this way. If I were to mislead you and say, hey, it's going to be free for you to get started, you don't need any money to operate, and we're going to make all the money in the world. If I really led you to believe that, and that's why you took a look at what I have to do, and then after you spend your hard-earned money to get started, you find out the truth, really, you're going to expose a product or a service to people. It needs to be demonstrated. It needs to be sampled. So you're an entrepreneur. You need to be able to have those demonstration things, and you're going to expose them a certain amount of times on a daily basis to have enough people go, that's exactly what I want, I'll take it. And then volumes created and pay is the end result. That's the bottom line of doing business, period. So when you've got what the masses want, and I'll use a really bad example, but a good example at the same time, look at cigarettes. Nobody wakes up, oh man, I think today I'm going to go start smoking cigarettes. But look at the habit, okay? Even people who are on welfare or disability incomes can still afford to spend as much as $7 a day to smoke cigarettes. Why? In their mind, it makes them feel good. So if I can show you a very simple product that's got no side effects, that completely is good for the body, and the track record behind it is over 16 years. And you can look at studies from Harvard University that show 19 out of 22 positive results with actual case studies. That gives you something you can really be happy with. When you can show somebody a simple set of videos where exactly what I'm talking about is the truth. And there's a Fox News clip, less than 2 minutes long, that show this kind of track record. And then add to that Discovery Health Channel doing a complete documentary on a product like that on the market daily, priced at under $2 a day, when cigarettes, because they make you feel good, are $7 a day. Folks, that's a trend, and you want to be in on that. And as far as I'm concerned, what I'm talking to you about here is exactly what you need to be put in that very position. I take a product, it's called Q Science Empower Plus. It's a daily supplement that gives my brain the proper nutrients to do what it's supposed to do. Now, I can't say it's the most imaginary thing you're ever going to do and it's magic beans. You just take this product, your whole life changes. I'm saying that when you put the right nutrition in your body on a daily basis, as it goes through a cycle over 90 days of replacing the majority of its cells, when you're giving the brain cells what they need as far as nutrition on an individual level, it's amazing what the potential is. I can't call anything a cure or say it's going to be 100% perfect for you. I can tell you it's in demand, it's proven, it's 100% money back guaranteed. So if you're not satisfied for any reason, send it back to the company for 100% of your money back, including shipping and handling. Where's the risk to give your body what it needs to feel good? I mean, if they'll smoke cigarettes, ugh, and to spend that kind of money, imagine what you've got in your hands, a simple little product. Now, we're talking about a product that's consumable. So you need like a 7-day sample so they can at least feel some of the effects of what happens to truly make a decision. Is this something that I'm going to believe in and put my flag on and really go out and earn a living with? So you get the product samples in front of you. You try them out for 7 days, and guess what? You believe in what you have because you see it works. It's real simple. But you realize as an entrepreneur, you're going to put daily actions of exposing what you have in front of people. So these samples need to be there. And if you're going to do this 3 times a day, 5 days a week, a total of 15 times, that's up to 60 per month. Okay, that's 180 proper exposures in one work quarter of 3 months. It only makes sense that if you're looking as business professional does, you're looking into the future and you're putting together a 90-day game plan of what you're going to do as far as putting the actions into your business that's going to create profits. And the profit margins are large enough to where a bank would say, okay, I'll give you a loan on that. How many network marketing companies and home business companies do you see actually leading you that way? The majority of them don't. Why not go in the opposite direction where there's work habits that are put together and proven that if you put in the work, the money's going to show up. You're going to expose what you got 180 times properly in a 90-day work period to create profits. That's the bottom line. What we're able to show you is how to find the people that want this. What if you're part of the NFL, No Friends Left Club, because you've tried all these things that maybe didn't have everything in line the way they needed to be and failed? That's okay. If we can show you how to put honest efforts together in less than 15 hours a week, that's going to show you how to find all the people you want that are putting information on a daily basis on the internet saying, I'm looking for the opportunity to earn. You present a solution with them and show them a set of information that they need to go through to see all the facts behind what it is you're going to do to help them earn money. They make a logical decision and you get paid for it. That's not a pyramid scheme. That's just good business. And that's what you deserve. Here's the kind of money I'm talking about that has the potential to set you up properly. We're talking about being able to do this, starting properly, having the right amount of samples to do business for 90 days, which is 180 business presentations or exposures properly. Think about that. You just need the tools to set yourself up. And when that costs less than $2,000, and that can be put on a credit card, so that expense is even leveraged out into monthly payments. And then you got monthly operating expenses to be able to continue to have new samples as you give these out, both virtually or in person. It allows you to have a continuing flow of what? Inventory, which is what all real businesses have. When that flow of inventory, online and offline, are both moving together, it produces profits for you on a weekly basis, and you can truly earn like a professional when you get started like a professional with a real 90-day game plan, with a real set of work habits of what you're going to do each day that's going to put the money in your pocket. So when that's risk-free and you put all that into work and you decide maybe it didn't work for you, you're not happy with it, you could send everything back to the company for 100% refund. Where's your risk? Think about what I'm saying to you. Allow me to show you the work habits that let you get set up. Now, think about it. Most professional businesses, we're talking over 12 grand just to get your foot in the door. And you're hoping that you're going to break even within a 5-year period of time. I'm talking about a 90-day set of proven work habits where all you're going to do is expose people to the solution to the problem that they've listed that they have. Let them see enough information to make an educated decision to go, I want to use that product because I want to feel better. And why not get paid for it or have a way to get it for free? That makes sense to me. Folks, why not jump on a trend like that? So here we go. 1, 2, 3 people in 1 week, right? 3 people in 1 month. Either way, this will work for you. What are you looking at? You're going to get 3 people that say, I want to be an entrepreneur and I want to have what I need so I can do 180 appointments in a 90-day first work quarter. 1 presentation needs 1 sample, right? We got a pack called the Executive Pack. It's under $2,000 that allows us to be equipped with what we need to present what we have in a proper, ethical fashion. Pretty simple, isn't it? So these people know they're getting started. They know up front it costs money, less than 2 grand. So they're not feeling funny when they got to go share that with somebody else and go, oh man, wait till they find out the catch. There is no catch here. When you're showing somebody a way they can leverage money on a simple credit card and put together an income over 5 figures a week with real work habits, that's pretty powerful. The only question is, what are those work habits, and are you able to do them without being a master salesman? And I'm here to show you what those work habits are and how simple this can happen for you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build a list from the internet or a list of the people we know that want to what? They want to feel better. If they'll spend $4 on a latte so they can have the energy to make it through the day at work, or just have that caffeine and peace of mind, if they really truly can find something that makes them feel better on a daily basis at $2 a day, well, if it works for tobacco, it'll work for Q, and it'll work for me and you. Think about that. Never forget it. It's easy to duplicate. Okay, so we're going to build a list, offline or online, of 125 names. So we can make at least 25 calls a day, 5 days a week, right? We're going to connect people to the information off of those names. The names that we've got are people that we know want to either feel better or earn more money. In today's economy, who doesn't want to earn more money? And if we shoot straight with them, hey, what if I could show you a proven set of habits that you could do on a daily basis that puts weekly pay in your pocket, and it won't interfere with God's laws or man's laws or what you're doing as a job today. It can be added to what you do with nothing but integrity. Would you be willing to take action with something like that? And when they say yes, hey, great. I've got nothing up my sleeves to hide, just a set of facts I know you can see. I'm not a master explainer, just simplicity. Allow me to walk you through that process. You'll be really glad you experienced it. Let me take your phone number down, and would A or B be a better time for you to see that information? We're going to go through that 125 times in a 5-day period, which is about 25 times per day to set 3 appointments a day. What if it's 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 7 p.m.? What are we going to do? We're going to let them see a series of videos. We're going to give them a 7-day sample, and we're going to continue to follow up with them. They're probably going to like the truth when they see it and want to take action. I mean, I did, and I'm not kidding you. I was pretty lock solid with what I was doing. I believed in the products. I believed in the company, still do to this day. I just seen here an avenue that the small guy who needs to be able to replace his income can find a place he can plant his flag this week and have a check next week, or if he starts in the middle of a pay period, at least the week after that. Now think about this. You go through this, you show somebody what it costs to get started. They see all the other videos other than just this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3 people get started as an entrepreneur. That's $300, $600, $900. If you do that in 1 week, and you did 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's 15 hours a week. That's part-time efforts. On the maximum side, 20 hours. And what do you got? $900. That's fair compensation for your time. And when that income has the ability to multiply, because this is only one of 3 ways of pay, that puts the odds in your favor. So if you're liking what you've seen here of how to roll up your sleeves and go to work, we're not just going to do this in front of friends and family. We're going to be able to utilize the internet. We'll be able to find people online that have said, hey, I need to make money. Here, I got a solution. I would like to feel better. Here, I got a solution. You see what I mean? That's what we call solution marketing. When you offer the solution and you say, hey, I don't have to be the salesman. That's what I like about this. I can show you a couple of proven videos. You watch and go, wow, that makes sense. I'll try that out. It's got to be paid for. It's a product or a service. That's just good, honest business. So you make a decision based on a certain set of sequence of information that's been done. That's good, honest business. That's not a pyramid scheme. That's how you're able to go, wow, look how easy that was for me to do. I can do that with 3 people a day, 5 days a week. And after I do that for a year to 2 years, I could have weekly income that has multiplied to the point that most people don't earn in a year. Folks, what I'm talking to you about is the truth. I appreciate your time today. I hope you like the work habits you've seen here. I encourage you to get back to who invited you to this video. Say, hey, that makes sense to me. Let me see the rest of the information of what you have. After that, we just walk you through a simple process, and you'll see a sequence of facts that you can go to bed happy with. After all, when it comes to Q Science, that's what it's all about. The science of happy. God bless you. And thanks for watching this short presentation today.